Hi guys, as you know, I told you regarding how to make lofts, different kind of lofts, which is the normal loft, the multiply loft and advanced loft. But today I am going to let you know regarding cut loft, different types of cut loft. So let us start with our session. Open a part, new, okay. And here what I'm going to do is, you know how we made a loft, like we make two different profiles and we join them together, and then we get our loft. That might be our, what you say, circle or a square, or two triangles, two circles, two polygons, whatever. We join the different shapes, different geometries together, and we get a loft. But this time I'm not going to do this like that. In cut loft we are going to create some solid body, and inside that solid body we are going to create loft, which is cut loft. As you know, like, there is extrude, so profile is being extruded, there is nothing and we extrude something. The opposite of extrude is extrude cut. So we make something and then we make it hollow. Similarly, when we make loft, the opposite of loft is cut loft. I'll show you how. It is very easy if you understand the basics, like if you understand the name of the features. Let's say this is the front plane, normal, and you're making some kind of, let's say, cylinder. I'm making a cylinder with radius, say this is 50, okay, and I want to extrude this. So here this is 100, okay, I made it how I want. And here this is normal extrude, forget about this. Our main aim is to make extrude cut. So let's start. For example, I'm choosing this face, and in this face I'm sketching something. Let's say I want to sketch a cylinder, so from this point to this point, let's say make it 20. I'm making this feature. That's it, done. And on this face, click here. Again I will make a circle. What I can do is I can make it on the opposite side. This is top, it comes here, it goes here, this is right. Yeah, so these are the different selections, but that's okay. We wanted it on the other side, which is at the moment not possible. Forget about that. Here I want to make a sketch, so I will make a circle. Let's say I'll make the circle. Okay, I have made a circle I made on the same side. Great. I want to make on this side, so it should be from here, and let's say from here something like this. See, it comes here only. So this is some problem. I will delete this circle, delete, because I want it over here. So I have not selected properly. I should come back. When I come back, click here, then I need to make a, yes, I got my point, like this. Now I can also get, this is one side, forget. Anyways, I made a circle. That's more than I needed, and once my circle is ready I will come back again and then directly creating loft. So insert cut loft, insert cut loft. Here when I come, I will select this sketch, okay, and here this sketch, make it okay, cut loft. Look, I have made my cut loft. Look, there are two cylinders, this one is bigger, this one is smaller. Okay, again I will show you. Like I will edit the feature, or what I will do is, this is one sketch, I will edit the sketch, and with the help of smart dimensions, this is 40, I'll make it 20, it becomes smaller, okay, and back. Look, so cut loft can be applied to two circles which are not equal in sizes. So this is about cut loft. Forget about circles, I'll show you. I'll delete the sketch first, or I'll delete the complete cut loft. Yes, and then I will delete this sketch. Yes, same, delete. Yes, and I'll select this face, and in this face we'll select a rectangle, but not like this. So delete, again I will select a rectangle from here to here, that's okay, done. From here, but back, this time back, remember, click here, make a rectangle again like this. I made it, okay, back. Now insert cut loft, select this sketch and select this sketch, cut loft. Let's try. See, it shows rebuild errors. This point comes here, I want this point. Yes, so when I change the point, it is creating loft. So if I change this point over here, again it creates a straight loft. So here in this, it is necessary to understand, like if this point moves over here, it is not creating lofts. So bring this point over here, look, it is creating loft, but the loft is twisting. There is some kind of twist in the center, because this point joins here, this point joins here, this point joins here, so that's why there's some twisting. But if it comes here directly, this point comes here, so it is a straight loft. But if this point is over here, then the twist is so much, there is nothing in the center, and thus it creates it doesn't create a loft at all. So that is one thing you need to know, where you need to place the points. So here there is one recommendation, like when you create a loft, a cut loft or a loft, normal basic loft, both the profiles should be the same. If it is square, then both should be squares. If it's circles, then both should be circles. I don't say it doesn't create a circle and a point, or a circle and a square, but definitely depends on your like there might be some errors. So in order to avoid such errors, it is not a thumb rule that every time it creates an error, or every time. It depends on your speed of the computer, it depends on many factors. It depends how you make the sketches, how the size of the sketches are, what are the dimensions. But generally, when there are two profiles, I recommend to make both the profiles same. Like if this is a hexagon, that should be hexagon. If this is a polygon, this is polygon. So in this way you need to work and make your cut loft. Here directly making okay, and look, this profile is ready, and on the inner side you can see, look how beautiful it looks when that cut loft is twisted. So this is everything about cut loft. So Now forget this cut loft. I will teach you something related to multiply cut loft. For that thing I don't want this sketch at all, so I'm closing it, I'm not saving it, and again opening a new part. Okay, and here what to say, front plane, and I want to make a new complete new sketch starting from a rectangle this time. So this is my rectangle, and features, extrude, 10, let's say 20, let's say 30. Okay, this is enough. So I made my rectangle. Here what I need to do is what I will be doing is I will create planes, different planes, and in different planes different sketches, and then different sketches, and after sketches cut loft. So this will become multiply cut loft. So let us start. Click here and then reference geometry, plane. Now where my plane moves over here, I want it flip on the other side, but not 10 mm. I want it 25. I want it more, 35 or 40. 40 is good. Okay, I made one plane. Then here, from here I will make one more plane, reference geometry, plane on the inner side like this, and that should be, this is 40, this is 40. Okay, so two planes are made now. Again this becomes my base, and from that base I'll select a plane and I'll flip it on the other side, but I don't want it 40 this time. I want somewhere in the middle, somewhere here my plane should be. Look, it creates error, forget that. I'll make it 40, I'll make it 80. Look, after making 80 I'll make it 90. I think this is the center, just guessing, or this is a mid plane. It goes on the other side. Forget this, I don't want mid plane. Just flipping it, it comes here. This is the wrong selection, this should be the selection. Okay, done. So 3 planes I have created, and how many sketches do I need to make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sketches at a time. So let us start. Same like sketch, circle. From here I'll make a circle, make it okay, and now come back. Now I want to select this plane. I've selected the plane, and then let's say not like this, on the sides like this. I'll make a sketch, I'll make same circle from the center, and this becomes my circle. Okay, let's see whether it goes on that plane only. Yes, this is correct. Similarly, select this plane and make it not like this, on the side. Yes, and then again a circle which is very small. Okay, this is back, check. Yes, now this is this plane, side, remember, and then make a circle again, but this time my circle will be somewhat bigger, not this big, this big. That's okay. Okay, back, check it. Okay, and now last one, which is this, select it properly, this one, and on the sides make a circle. This time I'll make a bigger circle, which is this big. Okay, randomly making circles without any dimensions. Now this is done. Let's see whether I can make my loft or not. Insert, cut, loft. This time remember, this is multiply cut loft. Directly selecting the sketches. One sketch. I cannot see my sketches. Great. When you move your pointer, look, shows your sketches. Look, like this. Or also you can select from the tree, that's okay. I like this method. Slowly. Yeah. So now I guess everything is good. Then it will create my loft. Make it okay. Yes, look, can you see how my loft is made? Here I'll show you how the loft looks. Actually, this is section. I'll make the section for you. Okay, close this thing. And then like this. Look, you can see now, okay, in the section view how the loft is made. Very beautifully loft is made. You know, if you are making a mold and die, definitely this is not going to work in mold and die, but you can use cut loft feature. You can't say no, because there are few geometrical shapes apart from circles, that squares and triangles and polygons. You can make such things and you can produce cut and die. Like, you'll make this and then you'll make a parting line, you'll separate the top and bottom, and this thing is made. So cut loft can be definitely used to make such things, apart from which there are many other good methods also. This is one of the ideas. So let's say this is my shapes, okay, but now I want to make something different. So I will delete this initially. Something different, which is what kind of difference what I like to make it is, say I will delete this sketch. I don't want this sketch. Control this sketch, control this sketch, and delete on the keyboard and enter. Yes, okay, this is deleted. Again, so I will make sketches, but this time the sketches would be a bit different. Click here, this side, and on the side. Yeah, again I will make circle, that's okay, but this time the circle would be from here somewhere. Okay, like this. Okay, back and come over here. The circle seems to be very big, that's alright. And this time this plane, and right over here, and circle. And this time the circle will be, say over here somewhere inside. Okay, very different. I don't know whether I will be able to create a loft or not, but we're trying here. And then make it this is the left view, and then circle somewhere here, bigger circle, that's okay. Back, check, done. This is done. And now what I feel is I want to change this sketch. I will delete the sketch, delete, yes, and I'll make one more sketch, and left hand side. And yeah, definitely the circle is smaller, but we'll try somewhere here. Okay, back a little bit far. Now directly insert cut loft, start selecting the drawings. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, the loft is made. Now this is section. Look, this is your section. So look how your loft moves. So here I want to show, like, not only the circle should be made on a center line. It can also be curvatures. These are the different curvatures which are used. Like this complete is moving in some sort of curvatures, like it can move like this and it can go like this, like S shape, or different shapes, and you can make your multiply cut loft. One more point I want to make is, like, not only it is helpful in making circles but also different shapes. I'll show you one example. Like, I'll delete this cut initially, delete, yes, and now I will also delete all the sketches which I made. So click here and then control here, here, everywhere, and then delete. Yes, yes to all. Okay, I've deleted all the sketches. Now what I'll make is select this one properly, this side, yes, and make it on the left hand side. Start making rectangles. This time I'll make some rectangles. Back, select different plane like this, and then we'll make planes like this. Back, and then come here, select this plane and left, and we'll make some bigger. Okay, back, select this plane, we'll make select it properly. Yeah, this is selected, and then over here from this edge somewhere like this, that's okay, and then select the last, this one, and from here make this on the right this time, that's okay. Make a square. Okay, let's see how my loft works this time. It is difficult because there are many numbers of 1 2 3 4 5 numbers of rectangles, and we can just try. Insert cut loft, start selecting the sketch 1, sketch 2, everything is fine till now. Sketch 4 and sketch 5th, it is absolutely fine. Okay, look, I have made my loft which is inside this box. We'll check through this thing. This was okay, this was already in this view, sectional view. Okay, that's fine. Now make it section from this end, and let's see what I've done. One second, here it goes down. Yes, difficult to see, but yes, our loft is ready. Look how my loft moves actually. Look here, like this is my square and this moves over here and everywhere it's moving. Look, you can see it clearly. The thing is, I used only a little part of the section. I not used the complete thickness of the block, but yes, definitely you'll get your required shape, which is this. Look, so this is okay, this is done. Cross it, yeah, and the loft is what you're expecting. The expected loft is done. So here, now I will delete this cut loft delete, yes. Also want to delete sketches, this shift, control control and then delete, yes to all. Okay, now what I want to show you is, like, forget about circles and squares, we can make polygons also. Look, this is my one polygon, and here this time I'm not going to show you all the polygons. Back, I delete this by mistake. Yes, sorry. From here I'll make one polygon, and on the back end I'll make one more polygon, but in the center I'll make one more polygon, which is over here somewhere. Now let's see whether it takes this curve or not. View, no, insert, cut, loft, click here, click here, click here. Okay, done. So my polygon is done. Now section, and let's see, look how it works. This is how I'll be creating different shapes. So I hope you understand how you make multiply lofts. So this was everything about multiply loft. Now I will move to the next thing, which is advanced loft, and for that I will delete this cut loft, delete, yes. And I also want to delete some sketches, which is, let's say I'll delete this sketch, delete, yes. But I will continue making polygons over here somewhere, which is this, and I don't want section. Okay, so this, and on the left I'll make similar kind of polygon stuff. Okay, and this on the left. Very difficult because this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 hexagon, so such making such sides, 6 sides, and so many polygons, so computer needs to do a lot of work. On the left, and then make from somewhere here, that's okay. So this is done. Now what I will do is, in advanced loft it is a bit different, be careful. As you remember how I did my advanced loft, I will do my advanced cut loft similarly. Create a line and then start joining from one point to other points, but I cannot see my sketches. I want to connect everything with different sketches. So for that, what I need to do is escape, and where are my sketches? If I want to see my sketches, then what I will do is, I will delete this line which I made, delete. Okay, and now the thing is, I want my sketches. Where are my sketches? Back, I can see all my sketches. Now I will select this face, and then I'll make line, and from here I will start making different start connecting it different points of the I don't know whether I'm connecting it properly or not. Well, I'm not touching the lines, I know that, but trying something different. Actually, I wanted to touch. That's okay. Let's try making back. Let's try making a loft through this line. Okay, insert, cut, loft, select the sketches, 2, 3, 4 and 5 sketches, and here guide goes. I'll select this line, cut loft. No, it is not creating. Definitely it won't, because the line is not joined. I need to join this line. For that, close this thing, delete this line, delete, yes, and start making a line which joins the different parts, which is from this point. Okay, back. I cannot see again my sketches. Let's try one more time from this point. Yes, from this point. I'll show you, like, forget this line first of all, and about the 3 different sketches, like this sketch, this sketch and this sketch, delete it, yes to all. Okay, and what I will show is I'll make lines. This is line on this face, and start wrong, back. This is the face, this is the line, and this should be the point from where I want to make my line. If I'm making some shapes, it should touch my diagram. It is not touching at all. That is the biggest problem in order to create lofts. If it doesn't touches, there are no possibilities of making a loft. Yeah, so sorry for the polygons. I've deleted the polygons, but here I made a normal rectangle. I want to bring into your notice a very important thing, like when I made a rectangle on this side, I'll make another rectangle on this side over here somewhere, and with the help of I'm making advanced loft. So in advanced loft, when I'm making another rectangle, it should be of the same size. Getting me? So for here I'll make left, and then I'll make a rectangle which is very much similar to the previous one, like this. This is done now. Okay, and now I made 2 rectangles here. Back, after back I'll select this face. After selecting this face, because I want my line to be here, the guide goes to be here, so select a line here. When I select a line, I'll see this rectangle, and then I can see this orange point. Look, I can see the orange points on the top end. So on the top end, if I see orange points, I can just randomly start making, my guide goes over here somewhere, and then when I come here again, I see orange points. Look, I don't see orange points over here because they are inside, but on the top edge I can see. So on the top edge is also very necessary, or else I won't see my points. Escape, and then back. So this is done. When you look closely, look, it touches on the top end, top to top. So top is very necessary, that all your diagrams should touch on the top in order to see the orange points. Once you see the orange point, it connects, or else it would happen you make a line but that is somehow not connected to the drawings, and you won't be able to make your cut loft. So directly coming to insert, cut, and then loft. When you make loft, you select 2 sketches, this sketch 1, and this is the second sketch, this one. So what you can see here, this is the loft, but this is the normal loft in normal conditions. Somehow it has nothing to do with this guide cows. So this is the normal loft you were going to make, but now with the help of guide cows, when you click here, you click this guide cow which I made, and now your loft changes. Okay, look, how your shape changes with the help of guide curves. So now what I made is, like, I made a line, and I made line in this manner, but not necessary you need to make lines, you can also make splines at the same time. Yeah, but before making splines I want to do one more thing, which is the change in the shape of the guide curves, which is, as you can see, I will delete this cut loft first, and then this is my line, so I will just randomly move, if I'm able to. Like, this is my sketch, I will edit my sketch. After editing, I want to do something different, which is, I'll move like this, and then I'll select this point, and like this, and this point, over here somewhere, and this becomes very difficult. This should be over here somewhere. This angle is very high, like this, and this should be over here. This is difficult. Again, let's try whether this works or not. Okay, back, and then insert cut loft. Very difficult. Okay, this is 1, this is 2, this straight, this is guide curves, this is the guide curves. Yes, it is taking, but there is some problems over here, and it is still making, but it is intersecting. But somehow I wanted to show like when you change the guide curves, the shape changes. That is one thing. Now we'll come back how to make splines. So for that, this is the cut loft. Delete this cut loft, okay, and delete this guide curves also. This sketch, delete, yes, and then on this here, this plane, I will make sketch. So this is my plane, and I can make some sketches. Okay, it should be on the top, keep in mind, or else again very difficult to make it. On the left, like this, I'll make it from here somewhere. Okay, back. Oh, wrong, very wrong, because I made on the same plane. So delete this completely. I deleted everything. Good. On this plane, careful this time, make a rectangle from the top like this. Okay, check, clear, click here. Now this is selected, and then here, now you make some rectangle touching on the top line. Okay, shapes are very weird, like this, and then on the left hand side make a rectangle which is this big. Okay, back. All the rectangles are made properly, and this rectangles this time will be connected by splines. So on this face you're making spline. Yeah, so randomly I'm selecting a spline which is made by freehand. This is done. Then you do back, and then insert cut loft. Start selecting initially different 1, 2. It is selecting the guide curves. Delete the guide curves. 1, 2. Come over here. Select the third, fourth, line to line, 5. So this is our normal loft without the guide curves. Now with the guide curves, let's see what is going to happen. This is my guide curves. Look, done. So this becomes my advanced loft with guide curves. So in this way, not only squares, you can also make polygons, circles, many things, many different shapes but keep in mind